Hey guys, it's me, Miss Mills, and welcome to Mrs. Mills' Math Time. The whole point of this video is to help you out with your Wednesday, September 9th worksheet, changing fractions to decimals and vice versa. Remember when you're doing this worksheet that I want you to do all of your work on a scrap piece of paper, go into Google Classroom and type in your answers into the changing fractions to decimals and vice versa Google Slides, okay? And then I want you to take a picture of your scrapwork and attach it as either a file or on Google Docs. I've had people email it to me. Doesn't matter. I want you to send that to me. That way, whenever I'm looking over your work, if you get a question wrong, I can look back at your scrap piece of paper, see what happened, and give you feedback so you can be successful. If you haven't got your worksheet out already, I recommend you pausing the video right now and doing so. That way, when I'm doing examples, I'm pulling them directly from the worksheet. But let's go ahead and get started. So let's do number 1 real quick. And we're changing the fractions to decimals first. 1/4. So you're probably wondering, which one do I put into the doghouse and which one do I divide it by? Well, on Google Classroom, I have this cool little picture for you. Let me find it real quick. I'll have this picture for you. It shows you exactly which number is the dividend, which one's the divisor, and which one goes into the doghouse for you. So if you're looking at this fraction right here, you can see it's 6 divided by 3. So 6 is going to be in the doghouse. The numerator is going to be in the doghouse. The denominator will be the divisor. It'll be on the outside. So remember to use that picture whenever you are doing your work. So let's go back. All right. So again, it's 1 divided by 4. So I'm going to erase this. 4 is going to be in the doghouse. Oh, sorry. 1 is going to be in the doghouse. The numerator is always going to be in the doghouse, and the 4 is going to be on the outside. Now, we can't divide 1, or 4 does not go into 1 at all. So we have to put a decimal right here, raise that to the top. That way we know where the decimal is. We're going to add a 0 right there. And then 4 goes into 10 2 times. 2 times 4 is going to be 8. We're going to subtract. 10 minus 8 is going to be 2. We're going to add another 0. We're going to bring that down. And 4 goes into 25 times. 5 times 4 is going to be 20. We're going to subtract that, and we're going to have a remainder of 0. So now we have the decimal of 1/4 is going to be 0.25. All right, let's do another one real quick. Let's go to number 7. And the reason I chose this one is because it is actually going to be a mixed number. It's 8 and 1/5. So there's a few ways you can do this. You can either change this mixed number into an improper fraction and do it that way, or you can just take out the 8 for now. Just take it out for now and then reattach it at the very end. So let's do that real quick. So we have this 8. We're going to keep it around, but as of right now, we're not going to use it. And we're going ahead and take this fraction, and we're going to divide it real quick. So again, the 1 is going to be in the doghouse, numerator, and it's going to be divided by 5. And again, 5 doesn't go into 1, so we're going to have to put this decimal right here and bring it to the top. And we're going to add a 0. Well, 5 goes into 10 2 times. 2 times 5 is 10. We subtract that, we get a remainder of 0, so we're done. So that means our decimal is going to be 2/10. Okay? And now that we have that, we have to remember to bring this 8 down here. And there you go. That's all you have to do. If y'all have any questions about changing fractions to decimals, make sure that you contact me. That way I can help you out with that and make more videos throughout the week. But let's go ahead and move on to taking a decimal and turning it into a fraction. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to number 11. And number 11 is going to be 5/10. Okay, that's a really big deal that you know what number that is. So in Google Classroom, I have another photo that will help you out. And it will be this picture right here showing you 1/10, 14 hundredths, 142 thousandths, and it keeps going on. It shows you the decimal places because this will be incredibly important. So let's go back real quick. So this right here is 5/10, okay? So what you're going to do is that since it's 5/10, the denominator is going to be 10. And then we're going to put this as the numerator. And that's all you have to do. Once we get into this form, though, we have to always reduce it if it's possible. So again, we can divide, or divide both by 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1. 10 divided by 5 is 2. And that's all you have to do. So when you're reading it, so let's say if it was 12 hundredths, you would have to write 100 as a denominator, put the 12 as the numerator, and then reduce, and that's all you have to do. Let's do another question real quick. Let's do number 12. This is going to be really important. So number 12 is 0, 0, 1, 6, and then repeating. All right. So number 12 is 16 hundred thousandths, but it's repeating. Whenever you see a repeating sign, you have to put nines as the denominator. You see 4 places here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So the denominator is going to be 4 nines. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the numerator is going to be 16. And that's just like a little trick. It's pretty easy. Whenever you see repeating, the denominator is always going to be nines. And then you put as many nines as the denominator as you see in the place value. All right, so let's do another one real quick, just the last one. Let's do number 19 real quick. And this is going to be 408 thousandths. All right, so again, thousandths. So our denominator is going to be 1,000. And our numerator is going to be 408. All right. I know that this is going to be reduced by 8, both the numerator and denominator, but if you don't know that, you can go ahead and reduce both by 2, and then keep going until you get to the lowest fraction. So 408 divided by 2 is going to be 204. 1,000 divided by 2 is going to be 500. That can also be reduced again, reduced by 2, so we can do it again. 204 divided by 2 is going to be, I'm going to erase some of this to give us more room. I'll just do this. There we go. I'm going to add some more room real quick. So 408 over 1,000 divided by 2 is going to be 204 over 500 divided by 2 again. It's going to be 102 over 250. That can also be reduced again, so we're going to do it one more time. Divide the numerator and denominator by 2, and we're going to finally get 51 over 125, which cannot be reduced, and that will be our answer. Guys, that's all for me. Again, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me, and we'll get through this together. I can't wait to see y'all on Thursday for soft openings, and if you're still going to be online, I can't wait to see you in person as well. I hope y'all had a wonderful Labor Day weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye.